This is the final demo for the Appstone Group's web application, FlashDash. I'm Annabelle Confuso, and I'm a computer science major.
I'm Will Dugan, and I'm a computer engineering major.
I'm Laura Khan, and I'm also a computer engineering major.
And I'm Allie Scott, and I am a computer engineering major.
Our team designed FlashDash as a way to provide students, educators, and the public with a seamless application for effective studying. This web application allows users to create, search, and study from sets of terms. As students take on more responsibilities, the need for more efficient studying has been increasing, while access to convenient, free study tools has dwindled. FlashDash solves the problem of inefficient studying, allows free access to other users' study sets, and lets students test themselves to check their understanding. For students K through 12, college students, teachers, and professionals who want to brush up on terms, FlashDash is a significant tool that will support learning and education for all. Our app provides an ad-free experience without restricted features that require a subscription. This differentiates us from most of our competitors on the market. Additionally, we allow users to view individualized statistics on past quiz performance as well as their progress over time. One of the most desired features in study tools is to add images to terms and definitions, but this is seldom seen without a price tag. Competitors that do allow this feature do not offer additions of images to both the term and definition. FlashDash allows this functionality for all users. Finally, the set view in our application is simplified so that users can solely focus on their study material. Set tags for school, course number, and subjects are clearly displayed in a color-coded manner, and this tag system encourages easy searching to find sets catered to their desired study material. Overall, the simple design and access to various features sets our app apart from other applications.
So as for the technology stack of FlashDash, our front end is created using React and JavaScript and is deployed on Netlify. We chose to use React because it's a fast and flexible library for creating interactive single-page applications. The front end connects to the backend through an HTTP request API. Our backend is created using Django and Python and is deployed on Heroku. We chose to use Django because it's fast and has many bells and whistles built in, including strong security out of the box. We use a Postgres database, which we chose because it's free and works with both relational and non-relational data. To handle user-uploaded images for sets, we're using the Heroku Bucketeer add-on. This add-on gives us an AWS S3 bucket through our Heroku subscription, which is where our user-uploaded images for the site are stored. Originally, we had chosen to deploy the front end on GitHub Pages, but we found that it didn't really work because it does not support dynamic web apps, only static websites. And with that, on to the demo.
So to start out the demo, I will take on the role of one of our personas named Freddie. So as Freddie, I am a full-time financial advisor taking online classes towards getting my MBA. So I want to use this app to be able to study for some of my exams at the end of my semester, but I'm not sure if I want to create an account yet because I'm just getting used to this. So let's check out some of the sets that have econ. So first I'm going to look through all of the sets in FlashDash by entering an empty string in the search bar, and then I'm going to add econ for the subject filter to see what sets are tagged with econ subjects. So I like the looks of the second term because I'm actually taking Econ 201. So I'm going to click on the second set here and take a look at some of the terms and definitions. So this looks like a very helpful set. So I will click on the flashcards option and scroll through the flashcards. So it looks like I can click on the card to flip from the term to the definition. And I can click on the right arrow to go to the next term down and flip the card again by clicking on it to see that definition. And it looks like I can also click the left arrow to go back to the previous term and definition. So now that I've looked at the flashcards, I think I'm ready to go back to the set and take a quiz. So these definitions are pretty long, they're sentences, so I want to go ahead and take a multiple choice quiz with this set. So to do that, I'm going to click on the settings button in the top right, flip it over to the multiple choice button, and then I will click on some of the answers here and submit the quiz and see how I do. So when I click submit, I can see my score up at the top and it looks like I got a 0%. So I'll have to come back to the set later on to study a little bit more. But if I go back out to the set, I want to see some of my other options for this set. So it looks like I can hover over the buttons on the top right to see I can share it or I can report it. It also looks like I can click on the author, whoever created this set, to see their full list of their created sets. So that'll come in handy in the future.
Now that I've seen Flashdash and I really like its functionality, I'm going to create an account to see if I can create a new set to share. So I'll click the Join Now button, and I'll put in my email as Freddie@gmail. And then as the username, I'll do Freddie F. And my first name is Freddie. And then my password, let's just try password so it's easy for me to remember. And I'll see the option that I can see my password, and I'll create an account. Okay, so my email field is wrong, and so is the password. So I'll add my .com to my email because I forgot to add that at first. And then for the password, let's try something more unique to me. So I'll try Freddie. Okay, but that password's still too short. So let's do a different password. Let's do tester pass. And we'll see if it allows me to create my account. And now I'm here.
All right. So to start studying, I want to first look up the term econ. I'm looking for economic sets for my final. So I think I'm going to go with the top one, the best economic set, because that's how I want to do on my exam. So scrolling through the set, I can see there are a lot of terms that I see in class. So I'm going to want to go up, and I'm going to go ahead and save this set because it looks like something I want to use later. And I might even want to share this set with my friends who are in the same class. So I can click on that and copy the link. But now as I'm looking again at some of these sets and these definitions, I'm noticing that some of these don't really match up with what they should be. So I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to go ahead and report this set. And for the reason, I'm going to click that it contains inaccurate information because even I know without studying that some of those are wrong. So now that I've saved that set, I'm going to want to go ahead and go click my little name icon and go to the dashboard so I can look at my saved sets. So I can see here that if I had some quiz performances, they'd be displayed here, but I haven't taken it yet. If I clicked this tab, my sets, I can see that I have no sets, but if I did, they'd be stored here. If I click in the save sets, I can see that best economic set that I just saved. And if I go to the recently viewed, I can also see that set because that's the first and only set that I've looked at while being logged in. So if I transition over my settings, I can see all my settings, but I notice now that I accidentally misspelled my name. So I'm going to go into the edit and I'm going to go ahead and fix that misspelling by adding another D. And also I see I have the option for dark mode, which I would prefer over light mode. So I'm going to go ahead and change that. And then I'm going to scroll down and save my changes. If I go back to my home page by clicking the Flashdash logo, I can see that my name has now been properly fixed. And so now I can come back later and resume studying, but for now, I'm going to log out.
All right, so now we're going to move on to a different persona to see a different user case for this. So my name is Miss P. I am an elementary school teacher. My friend Freddie actually introduced this web app to me, and so I made an account a few days ago, but I haven't gotten the opportunity to use it quite yet. So I'm going to sign in to my account that I made. My username was Becky. I don't quite remember my password, but I'm going to test something out to see if this might be it. So it looks like I have the wrong password, so I'm going to quickly reset it right here. I'm going to enter in the email that I created my account with. And it says that I should be sent an email with an OTP. So I will go to my email real quick and get that OTP and paste it in here. I'm going to put in a space in here. But now it shows me that I have an invalid OTP, so it has to be an exact match. So I'm going to get rid of that space and hit submit. And then I'm going to change my password. Okay, so it looks like my password has been updated. So I'm going to sign in again. My new password. If I wanted to look at my password, I could click this eye icon, but I want to keep it private for now. And I'm back into my account that I created a few days ago. So like I said, I'm an elementary school teacher, so I want to create a new set that I can share with my students so that they can learn. We're learning time currently, so I'm going to create a set that's called time, and I'm going to enter a description. So when I created my account, I made sure to type in that my school affiliation was Dutch Fork Elementary. So I like that that comes up here, but if I wanted to get rid of it, I could with this little X over here, but I'm going to keep that for now. I'm a second grade teacher, so I'm going to put that in as my course. And then I'm going to add 2 subject tags with time and reading. Now I'm going to enter in some terms and definitions. So and then I also like that I can add images here. So I have one clock that I would like for them to learn how to read. So I'm going to add an image. As you can see, that shows up there. And then I'm going to put in what time that is. And then I'm going to hit save. Oh, so I accidentally left this blank. So I'm going to fill that in. So I'm here in my sets page where I can see the set that I created. I actually realized I misspelt time right here. So I'm going to quickly go and click this icon and edit this and save. So my friend Freddie showed me the flashcards functionality, but I want to see what it looks like for sets with images. So that looks pretty good to me. I can click through the same way Freddie showed me his. But this is not really what I'm interested in right now. I want to actually be able to quiz myself so that my students can actually quiz themselves. They could do multiple choice or fill in the blank, but I think fill in the blank is more helpful for students. So I'm going to actually do a quiz to see what it looks like and hit submit. So I like that it tells me what's right and what's wrong, gives me the correct answer, and then also my score up here. I'm going to take it one time again with the correct answers. And hit submit, and I got 100, and I can actually see my view past quiz performance, which I really like about this application because my students can see their quiz progression. So the first time I got a 33, and then I got a 100, and I like that it shows me different stats about my quiz performance. So that's pretty fun. I'm going to go back to the set and just look at it real quick again. So I can go and look at my performance and analytics again with this icon here. I can edit. I can share this with my students. And I can also delete the set if I feel like it no longer fits my needs anymore. So I really like this application. I feel like I'll be using it a lot, creating a lot of sets for my students and sharing it with them so that they can learn easier and faster. But with that, that's the end of sort of Becky's usage of Flashdashe. I hope you enjoyed this demo. Flashdashe has a lot to offer with multiple other features that we just didn't have time to fit into this demo. But we hope you will go for yourself and explore the application and use it because it really can help with studying for a bunch of different applications. Thank you so much.